Hey everybody, this is Camila Asha and Maya MJ. And we are Straighten Me Out, the Wakanda of unpopular decisions.
You like the dynamic duo in here. Today we got something interesting for y'all. So I'm gonna let my partner tell y'all what we got for y'all today.
I'm already pissed off.
I thought it was hilarious.
I'm already pissed. I see nothing funny about this. We're talking about the shenanigans of Dr. Umar Johnson.
Alleged Dr. Umar Johnson.
If you want to call yourself
the Pan Pizza. No, what do he call himself? The Prince of Pan-Africanism?
I don't know what he calls himself. He's such a disgrace. He's such a disgrace.
That's what I call him.
So can we watch? I know you want to watch another video. You guys, I gotta drink my tea. I'm gonna have to take my multivitamins before we start, so I'm healthy. I don't know if my spirit and soul can take this or not. I'm so mad. Okay, Maya posted this video on her Facebook, and I watched it about 4 or 5 times because I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe. And I'm going to go into detail about why this infuriated me. Okay.
So I'm gonna give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm finna show y'all this video. So y'all can see what we talking about.
Oh, and if you haven't, what's on the screen now is another video we shot not too long ago. Oh, here we go.
Hold on.
Sister Avanti, $10 coming.
Hold on. We got run it back.
Before I continue with my message, thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister. Before I continue this message.
That made it funny.
Okay. Do you mind if can I just start talking? Do you mind if I just start talking?
Hey, do your thing.
Okay. First of all, I will help this woman get her $10 back. I don't know if we got to call Cash App. I don't know if we got to say it was a fraud. I don't know what we got to do, but we need to help this woman get her money back. Okay. Here's the thing that I know. I don't believe, girl, I'm talking loud. I'm yelling over here. I don't believe in karma, but I don't believe in karma, but I do believe that money has energy. Okay. And I do believe that when you're not grateful for what you have, God won't bless you with more. Okay. So him saying $10, oh, next time make it 20. No, you're not going to have none next time because you didn't appreciate the $10 before. I'm going to put y'all up on some game, okay, about money having energy, okay? If you're having financial problems, this is what I want you to do. I want you to sit at your house and be like, me and money are friends. Money's not coming around right now, but money is on its way.
Absolutely.
Money enjoys my company. Money trusts me. Money comes to me because it knows I will treat it properly. Money enjoys my company. Money loves me. Okay? Him saying, next time make it 20. Do you know this woman? $10 is better than nothing. I've sent you nothing. I have never sent Umar Johnson nothing and will never send him nothing. This woman goes to her Cash App, open it up on her phone, put in your little whatever it is, and sends you $10. And what you have to say to her is next time make it 20.
Make it 20.
That's what you have to say. So next time it's going to be nothing. That's what I know it's going to be because that's how money and energy works. Okay? Let me tell you this. When I buy a plant, I love it. I nurture it. I take care of it because I want more and I want that growth and energy in my house. I want the energy of growth in my house, right? So anytime a plant in my house wilts or starts looking like it's about to die, I feel sad because I don't want death in my house. I don't want disease in my house. I don't want the energy of decline in my house. Okay?
Absolutely.
I count, when I walk down the street and I see a penny on the ground, I always stop and pick up the penny because I have respect for that penny just the same as I have respect for $100. Okay? Nothing comes around you that you don't respect. If you don't respect money, it stops coming around. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Okay? And then he has the audacity to say, I know you ain't have that.
If he ain't got shit, he got the audacity.
You know, I know you ain't have that, but you know, nigga, you don't know what I have. Do you know this woman? I want to know his relationship with her. You don't know what she has. So, okay, you even said, I know you ain't have that. So why wouldn't that make you respect it that much more? Why would you say next time make it 20 when you
feel entitled?
You said out your own mouth, I know you ain't have that. And he didn't even say it like, damn. It wasn't even like, I know you ain't have that. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. He was like, I know you ain't even had that. Like, I'm telling you, you guys are worried about, everybody's worried about the wrong thing. People are worried about the wrong thing. You can have a spiritual and emotional relationship with money. You can have a relationship with money where money trusts you.
Yeah.
Where money wants.
You gotta have that gratitude. It's a flow. It's a flow. That's why they call it currency, right? You gotta do your money rituals.
I can't even believe this. I can't believe he said that.
I can. As a
person that says a lot of off the wall stuff, I can't believe he said that.
Which you certainly do, but
I can't believe he said that because that's gonna affect.
It's not gonna affect shit. This situation already what it is.
Money is a mindset. Money is a mindset. I don't think I'll ever be broke because I don't have a broke mindset. I don't worry about money. Somehow it's going to come. An opportunity is going to come. Somebody's going to call me and be like, hey girl, you know what we should do? Something always, I haven't had a job in, how old am I?
Oh no,
I haven't had 27. I haven't had a job in 10 years. Okay. And I make more money as an entrepreneur as I ever did at a job. Because let me tell you what these jobs do. It's programs in your mind that this is the set income I make. And it's hard to reprogram yourself to expect more. So every 2 weeks, when you see your check and you know, oh, this is going to be the amount for the next 2 years, or oh, I'm getting a $4 raise. Or it's not even $4. It'd be like 25-cent raises. And you're like, oh, it's going to go up 25 cents. Like, it programs you to think that. You know what? I'm one of the only people that's upset about people being hype about their tax returns.
I don't even get them.
I don't even get them either. But the mindset you're putting out, I pay taxes. It's terrible.
No, I got student loans. They eat that shit every year. I don't even care no more. I'm going to fix it this year, y'all. So, yeah, I'm going to fix it this year. I got to stop being lazy. It's a laziness thing.
You'll fix, but see, that's all a mindset. When you get crunk once a year because you're going to get a lump sum, it messes you up where you don't.
That you finna fuck off anyway.
It don't matter which, we're not even there yet. I'm just saying you've programmed to yourself to think that you're only going to get a windfall once a year. Mm-hmm. Why can't you get a windfall like that once a month? Why can't you program yourself to expect money like this? Okay, let me tell you something. A friend of mine sent me a link of a list of class action lawsuits, right? And they're like, if you ever bought spray paint in the last 8 years, it was random. And they're like, do I have to upload a receipt? They know you don't have receipt. I went down this list and filled out all these little this class action lawsuits. Add my name, add my name, add my name. I sit around, it takes a little time. A check for $12 comes in. A check for $25 come in. Another check for, you know what I mean? Like, expect. I don't like Dr. Umar. You can't, the aura he's putting around him is broke.
But it's always been broke. It was broke when he was making money, though.
Was he making money?
Yes. Understand that he had over $250,000 worth of donations that first year. And I never liked that guy.
I ain't see the money.
I never liked that guy. And I'm explaining to y'all why. But I'm gonna play this other video right quick though. Cause I'm gonna get into why in a second. This why I don't fool with people. Cause like
I'm taking my multivitamins real quick because he done messed up my whole my health is in jeopardy talking about this fool.
Hey, but check me out, y'all. I'll show y'all this other video. And this y'all Prince. Keep in mind, Black people made this dude relevant, made him important. So we gotta eat that, right? All right. So check this joint out.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, where's my volume? Nah, one trip. It was just playing. All right.
$FDMG school. Get them donations in. If you want to donate to the Black Parent Tour to help Dr. Umar with my expenses, $Dr. Umar Johnson. $Dr. Umar Johnson. If you're a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, intelligent, voluptuous Black woman, send your resume to drumarjohnson@yahoo.com. If you are a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, voluptuous Black woman, send your resume.
My bad, a comment up there.
Really? Really? Why? Because you need somewhere to stay, mother. On that, girl.
We not done yet. We are not done yet. Finna show y'all one more.
No! Can we talk about that real quick?
Let's talk about it.
You know what? I'm about to cash app him a request for money. Your videos is whack and you wasted my time and I need compensation.
I feel like you owe me.
Right. I feel like you owe me.
Against the ash.
Oh!
This y'all guy though.
Can we fight him?
Yeah, I'm with all the shit.
Can we fight him? Ah!
Yeah, this is real. This is real.
You know what else I believe? I believe broke is contagious.
Absolutely. 1000%.
I think broke is contagious.
And you got to play this other video, man. You got to. So I can get it off my chest, right? So check me out. I got one more video of him that I'm gonna play for y'all.
Send me your resume.
Huh?
He said, "Send me your resume."
Yeah. You got a job for it. So look. So I'm gonna share this video and then I'm gonna get my 2 cents, right? Because I had some friends and stuff that were like avid followers of his. And then I know a lot of people don't necessarily know me, but I had my little 15 minutes of fame on social media for a while, a few years back. And so I kind of have some very, very strong opinions about Dr. Umar. And I've had him for a long, Dr. Umar. And I've had him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of got shunned and things like that for a long time because I was like, at first, because I get it, right? And I told people, and I would share some of his stuff because it's not that he never makes sense, right? Because he's smart. But here's the thing, though. So when you're smart, it's just like Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is brilliant. But at the end of the day, it only matters when you're dealing with people of lower intelligence, right? So because I'm also smart, I could see through the bullshit. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. You know what I'm saying? So my thing with Dr. Umar, he's smart. So he's going to put together facts and these opinion, and he's going to mix it with a little bit of conjecture, a little bit of opinion, and it's going to sound right because he follows the logical steps. And it's logical, but I knew he was a con. So I say like Ben Shapiro smart, but I listened to him talk and he be spewing off these statistics. The thing is, he alters the way these statistics are supposed to be interpreted, or he gives you the interpretation he feel like you're supposed to have. So you can't trick nobody like me because I'm actually smart. Not only am I book smart, I'm street savvy. So I'm just like, yeah, nah, this ain't it. And people are more willing to defend him because once again, he is smart and the things he says make sense. But he's one of them, he'll tell you 2 + 2 = 4. That's right. But we working with 1 and 9 right now.
Right.
But people, and I'll be the one like, hey, we got 1 and 9, y'all. But you not paying attention. And I was like, no, I'm paying attention. It's like he said some shit that's true, but it's irrelevant, or it doesn't apply to this situation, or doesn't apply to whatever. And so, like I said, but because he's smart and certain things make sense.
Okay. So me, on the other hand, I'm not smart at all. I'm not, listen to me. I'm not book smart.
I beg to differ.
If you need me to write a paper, you gotta give me a good 6 months, and I gotta reread the thing over and over again. I'm not book smart. I'm not street smart. What I do understand is words are energy. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know how accurate what he's saying is not, or how accurate what he's saying is or not. I don't know what he's, like it sound good, like little boys need a school. Okay.
Yeah.
But here we are, year 10.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You know what I mean? And like, what progress have we made? Like, I don't understand. So as a person that's not following him, like, I can't fact check nothing he says. I can't be like, oh, well, if he tells me 2 + 2 = 4.
But you never got caught up in the wave to begin with. So you understand, at the beginning, he was putting out all this, he's still touring. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, he was on all of he actually came to a HBCU in Arkansas. He's at Philander Smith College. Mm-hmm. These are people in academia, right? Who have yet to validate this man's degree, and they falling for it. This is how well he's been able to construct his particular arguments. But he understands how to play on the emotions of people until he's put in a situation to where he's desperate. Right. That's when his own emotions take over, and he can't finagle like he could.
I do enjoy a good snake oil salesman.
Oh, that's what he is.
I do enjoy that. I do love Joel Osteen. Like, sell these people on whatever they will buy, kind sir. I am a huge fan of cults. I love Scientology. Hats off to y'all. Like, I love, if you are a hustler and you can get people on board just by the nonsense you're saying, I agree.
But essentially, what's the difference between Dr. Umar and the Church of Scientology? They taking money, people paying to get into heaven, and it don't exist, and it's not gonna happen. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but it is. I'm a whole atheist, so we just gonna have to get. But even if it was, if that's your thing, and you believe heaven is a place, I don't think you can buy an admission ticket. So it's like Scientology is still, he's selling a school that we never gonna see, and they're selling packages in heaven, and nobody's gonna see that either. What's the difference? Why does one anger you more than the other?
Scientology is brilliant. I like how they're selling. We got to do another video about religion, but I think Scientology it took a lot of work. It took a business model for Scientology. He doesn't have a plan. It's just like he's ranting out in the middle of the street, like, hey, if somebody could give me some money, give me. He has nothing to show for it. Scientology owns more real estate than they're up there. You know what I mean? Like, I think Scientology is doing it. Respect to them. Unfortunately,
the difference in this instance is the fact that they have more to show for their efforts.
Unfortunately, I respect money. Unfortunately, I respect money. I respect,
Brother Polite. He had to lie and pretend to be no doctor, none of that. He's straight. He in Beverly Hills with 4 wives.
2 of them white.
That's another conversation.
I know at least one of them white, right?
Yeah, I think one is. I think one.
I'm gonna say 2. I think 2 of them is white.
No.
But I mean, if you can hustle, but you a hustler not getting nothing. So this is what I don't like. I've never understand a broke celebrity. I've never understood that.
Like Migo said, I'd rather be rich than famous. Yeah.
Right. I don't understand. Why are you making so much noise in the street? Like, why are you, I don't understand. Like,
but at the same time, it's because people feed off of that attention. Because just like when people asking me for interviews and stuff like that, when I had my little whatever, whoop de woo, and I'm doing these interviews and stuff, and ain't no money coming in, y'all taking up too much of my time if you're not trying to pay me. So I had to take them off of it. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. You got some money, I'll be there. But I can't. It's just, but I made the mistake of, at the beginning of my career, right? I made the mistake of being heavy on Facebook instead of YouTube. So at that time, you couldn't monetize Facebook.
Right.
And that's where majority of my material went viral. So if I'd had money coming in from YouTube and things like that, I would have had a little bit more leverage to be able to charge people what I wanted to charge.
Right.
But it's like, nah. And so everybody want to come on my show, do this show, do that. You got some money?
You know what? This really popular dude, me and him was, we were bouncing ideas off of each other. This was years ago. Mm-hmm. And he's popular on social media, but financially, your pockets ain't popular, okay? Right. So me and him were talking, and I was like, well, what would you do if I don't know what we were talking about, but I was like, well, what would you do if I stole your idea? Like, what are you doing about it? What would you do? He was like, oh, I blast you on social media.
That mean nothing. I'm going to get money on your ass and why you big mad? I don't. What?
Entrepreneur. As a person, wait, no, not even that.
A lawyer and issue a cease and desist, right? Girl,
as a person who's been sued, that's it? That's a bargain. All I have to do to avoid you is do this.
Bet. Say less. That's what I'd have told him. Say less. I'd have hopped on his shit the next day.
He said, I'm going to blast you on social media. You know, half the stuff, crazy stuff I post on Facebook, I post some shit. Everybody on this planet is trash.
Put the notifications off. Put your phone on mute to put it down. Walk away from it.
Go live life. Yeah. Go eat dinner. Do something else. I don't understand people. He said, I'll blast you on social media. Nigga, I don't give a...
Baby, that's it. Bet.
Don't stop Nan Bill from getting paid. What are you talking about?
All right, but let me play this video. So all right. What I'm talking about. Y'all can see what I'm talking about. Then I
hate this guy.
Then I'm for real go into my little spiel so y'all can see where I'm coming from. Because like I said, I got a lot of flack for not defending this dude in the beginning. Like this was back in like 2015, maybe 2015, 16. People was big mad because I wasn't fooling with this guy. But check me out.
I haven't seen this.
App, $FDMG School. Get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. $FDMG School. You're going to spend $20 on lunch. Can you sacrifice lunch for our boys?
Our boys.
You're going to spend $100 on those Timberlands. Can you sacrifice that $100 in the name of black boys? How much money you going to spend get your nails done by the Chinese today? How much money you going to spend get your nails done by the Koreans today, black woman? Can you sacrifice your nail money today for black boys?
Yeah.
My answer is no. The answer, Dr. Umar, no. I can't sacrifice for
calling him Dr. Umar. That main name is Umar Johnson. I don't know if he a doctor. I ain't seen no degree. Umar.
You don't want me to call him Dr. Umar Johnson?
No, I'm not even giving him that because ain't nobody seen no damn degree. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, right? Now, I definitely read people's energies, but all bullshit aside, sometimes that can be wrong, right? People could be at a specific spot in their life or wherever on their spiritual journey where their energy just might be all fucked up, but they're not necessarily a bad person. Immediately, I was like, he's smart, right? And I enjoyed some of the stuff he said because I'm an intellectual. So when he starts talking about, so I'm gonna give you a little background, right? I'm from Arkansas originally. You know, I actually got into Ivy League schools and stuff like that. Made like a 28 on my ACT, and I was like in the 10th, 11th grade. Easy as pie, right? I'm talking about IQ been off the charts since I've been young. But
so y'all see why I ride her coattail, right? She's taking us places. Let me hitch my wagon to your train, bitch. Let's go to the top.
Oh, but the thing is, though, so doing all of this testing and stuff like that, if I wasn't an avid reader, most of this stuff I would have never had any exposure to, like when it comes to standardized testing. I would have never had exposure to these things if I wasn't such an avid reader, right? And then on top, because I was reading at 4 years old, right, doing my thing. My son been reading since 3. We like to read. And so when I was in high school, keep in mind I got into an Ivy League school but couldn't get into a local school because I ain't play sports. They only want black folks in Arkansas. You go to the University of Arkansas, if you ain't finna hop on one of these Razorback teams, they not fooling with you for real. Which was a problem. You know, I tried to get into Parkview High School at one point. It was one of the better ones in the city. I went to literally the worst one in the school district, the worst high school.
Girl, you know I had a Razorback t-shirt.
Lit.
And I had this is random. I had a toad suck days.
Yeah.
Yup, I had a toad suck days with my little frog, but go ahead.
So, you know, looking at, so I tried to get into a better high school and then I couldn't. But what happened was when they saw my test scores and stuff, right, they went and actually got my paperwork from the school I was at. So when we went to register me for school, my 12th grade year, they were like, you don't go here. And I'm like, what you mean I don't go here? It was like, they say you go to Parkview. And I was like, what? I've been on their waiting list since I was in 8th grade. And I knew people who was way farther on that list that got in before me because they were either white or white adjacent, aka me, right? So I go up there.
Call them white adjacent.
Yeah. So I go up there and they're like, you don't want to, the principal herself come out and was like, yeah, I was like, I came to get my stuff so I can go register and go back to McClellan. She was like, why would you want to go back over there? I've been there for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I did, 9th, 10th, and 11th there. I'm finna finish it out where I was at. And she was like, you don't want to go here? I did. I've been on their waiting list since I was literally in the 8th grade. Before I even started high school, I tried to jump. As soon as they opened it up, as soon as you could, jumped on there. I was like number 26 and never got in 3 years. Come on, man. I was like, y'all didn't want me till y'all saw my test scores. I'm straight. I'm gonna go back over here with the black folks. It is what it is. Y'all didn't want me. And so she could not understand. Funny because she had a little boot on, wobbling and shit after me. They're like, so
crazy you remember that.
So yeah, but the thing is, so after not too long after I had moved to Texas, that's when I kind of got into Dr. Umar or Umar Johnson, right? So this man, he made a video talking about standardized testing, right? And how literally that's used to separate classrooms. It's just like how a lot of kids start out in gifted and talented programs in elementary school, and magically all of a sudden we start to fall off, right? Mm-hmm. There's not, something's not adding up. Because I know hella black people, most of the people I know was in gifted and talented in elementary school. They're not taking AP classes in high school though. Right. They test scores on the ACT, SAT is trash. Mm-hmm. And it's because they use standardized testing to weed us out, right? So when I'm watching this video, I'm like, oh, this is real, right? And so it's even to the point to where now some of the scores, I think it's the SAT, who wants to provide what they call adversity scores. So people who are from poor neighborhoods or neighborhoods who lack resources and things like that, it's kind of like a curve, right? Grading on a curve for those people. You had less access to information. We're gonna give you kind of like that little leg up to kind of even a playing field. So what he's saying, because this is something they're making changes to now, it's like what he's saying is real. But I was like, something about him I still don't like. So then, he gets to talking about not only just education, he talks about religion and things like that, and how, especially when you see a lot of older Black women that's heavy in church, most of them not only are heavy set, and you know what I'm saying, they kind of look a certain way and they're more homely. And what happens is, like, they feel like, so you have Jesus and then a pastor, and this is like the rubric and the measuring stick for all the other men in their life. And this is why a lot of them end up single, right? Because the pastor is there, and that's why you got a lot of pastors sleeping with their congregation too. And so,
shout out to the Potter's house in Denver, Colorado.
So, and I've seen this firsthand, right? And we've all seen this firsthand. We all see all these single Black women in church praising their pastor every single Sunday. I'm from the South, I know it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, it's something else that he's right about, but some don't sit right with me, right? Right. So then, you know, he made a video talking about gay people and shit like that and all of this other stuff. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Some of the things he had to say were pretty accurate. I think a lot of people who claim to be gay are not in fact gay. And I do think a lot of people who are, you know, LGBT plus whatever, the alphabet gang, I think a lot of them have had certain like traumas in the past, or whether it be sexual abuse or any type of trauma in general, or might have just been socialized or sexualized entirely too early.
And we touched on this in a video called,
oh, what was it?
What was the topic?
Talking about it's cool to have a gay kid.
Yeah,
now.
it's good to have a gay kid. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'll put the description back there. But
yeah.
Whole talk on that. You go back, and that was a good one.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, boom, this is real, because, you know, and I've come to these conclusions on my own by watching like gay women, right? So you got studs who don't like other studs, and I'm like, a man might not prefer a woman who wears basketball shorts or dress a certain way, but if she's pretty and her body is nice, a woman is a woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for studs to be adverse, so like have an adverse reaction to dating another stud, I think that's weird. And so I get to asking questions, right? I had a stud who liked me, but she didn't like the fact that, you know, I would wear things like this and then I put a crop top on the next day. She straight up told me, you need to pick a side. And I was like, nah, you got to figure out what it is about you that makes you uncomfortable with me not being fitting in the box.
I remember this might have been a couple years ago, but you wore a dress and damn near broke the internet. Everybody was like, oh, what's going on here? What you got on? But yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of times people don't like that. Right. A lot of people like I need you to be here. And I'm like, a lot of times it's these studs, especially because I don't fool with them. I'll never be a stud. Like, I ain't the most feminine person, but I'll never be a stud. And I love crop tops entirely too much. So my thing with a lot of them, I'm like, y'all not really gay. Y'all just don't like feeling feminine. But that's a socialization thing, right? Because you get called a pussy, you get called being sensitive. If a dude is soft as fuck, you call him feminine. So you see these people who internalize. You got women who internalize that, and they want to be the exact opposite. So what they do is, so they don't have to face their femininity, they go try to date ultra feminine women because you don't gotta compete with her, and she allows you to feel masculine. That's why they don't date other studs,
right?
Because they don't ever want to be in a position to feel feminine. And so, and he was saying certain things.
Hard though, but go ahead. This shit is work. Look at my makeup, girl.
I'm gonna be androgynous.
I be trying, girl. I be trying to color between the lines in my eyebrows and shit. Being feminine is hard. It's work.
Yeah, I'm super straight. Girl. Like, it's performative. I don't gotta do that. I'm cool.
I'm gonna have to pray over my makeup. I'm not sure if it's working. I look a little gray today. Not even sure. It's like being feminine, and I could see why a stud would be like, yeah, and
right. Yeah. And then all the negative social connotations that, like, being feminine is being weak in the best Black culture.
So okay, so far you defended Umar. You agreed with him on two topics, okay? I don't understand.
And religion too. So like I said, so he's putting out information, but I'm like, it's something about this man Like I said, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I would like I never met him in person, but just watching him, I'm like, man, he ain't. It's something. It's something, right?
Right.
So what ended up happening was when the conversation about the school first started, I said, okay, he wants a school full of black boys and things like that. And I get it. The black community is very, very not only patriarchal in nature, it's extremely misogynist. So I kind of expected, like, black girls don't need a school, like we don't need to be protected, but whatever. So I get it though. He's a man, so he specifically want to do something for little boys. I have a son. I got you, right? But I'm not gonna give him none of my money. So I'm like, I'm watching him go on his little tour circuit, do his little thing. The first red flag for me was that fucking GoFundMe, right?
Yeah.
First red flag.
I remember.
And so I was like, okay. And then him giving out his cash app, like you see. Oh, you know, for school for boys. And I'm just like, I said, y'all, he a scammer. And everybody like, why? And I know people personally who donated to that school. I know people personally who bought merchandise, right? Pan-Africanism and all this other. I know people who bought merch from him, everything. I know people who spent money to go watch this man talk.
Right.
They were like, why do you think having a GoFundMe makes him a fraud? I said, because this is how he can get $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $1 million from black folk without having to tell you where that shit went to. And I was like, here's the thing, right?
Mic drop.
Because like I say, like I'm street savvy, but I'm book smart too. Like I ain't so I take my business shit like seriously. Okay, like I ain't at the level where I can be a complete like executive level consultant, but some shit I know. And so I'm like, the fact that he didn't start a 501c3. So
girl,
no, for real, because you take on these donations, but the reason I was like, the fact that he did not start one does not sit right with me. But when I saw the amount he was asking for, this is why. Because if you have a nonprofit organization, right, your income is public information. Because y'all understand the NFL used to be a nonprofit, but they turned around and made it for-profit business because these owners did not want to disclose their fucking income. Right? And I was like, this is why. He don't want y'all to know what he doing with this money. I'll never give him a dime. And people were like, nah, what if he don't know? And da-da-da-da-da. What if he just not business savvy like that? This somebody who claimed to be a doctor. This somebody who claimed to be a PhD, right? Mm-hmm. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure in his academic circle, right? If he got this in his academic circle, anybody who actually wants to start a school understands that you have to have either a corporation or a 501c3 or a 501 of some sort in place, because this is going to be a public entity, right? Even if it's a private school, then you need to go start a corporation.
And let me tell you, go ahead.
He didn't build his legal foundation because he was trying to protect his income from public scrutiny. And that's how I knew he was out here fucking his money off. And then you would see him in hotels with hot tubs and all of that other stuff. And then the girl, Irritated Genie or something like that, exposed him on Twitter at one point. He was giving money, and then he owed back child support. How, when you were making six figures on a touring circuit?
Okay, let me tell y'all something real quick. Let me tell y'all something. Me and Maya will never ask you for money without giving you something in return. We'll never ask you for a donation, for a handout, for nothing.
You want to give me a donation? No, I'll take it. I ain't turning nothing down.
No, we gonna give you something in return. We gonna give you a good conversation, hot content, a shirt, something. You can. Yeah, we gonna give you something. You not just throwing money out in the wind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't trust anybody who just asks for, hey, you could donate me. I don't trust that. I do not trust that. And another thing is, like you're saying, like the business setup was all wrong. Of course it's all wrong.
There wasn't a business setup, and that was my problem. I'm like, where's the business plan? Where's the prospectus? Where's the curriculum? Like, and none of this was popping up. And I'm like, bro, I don't even, come on, man. I'm
so
like,
let me tell you this. If he would have had these things, okay, let's say if I ever set up a GoFundMe, okay, you're going to donate money, and then I'm going to inbox you something of value. Okay. So if you would have had a
shout out, something. I said, even if it's just a shout out, it's gonna be something.
It's gonna be something. You got to get your. If he would have had a curriculum and was like, "Hey, here's a homeschool curriculum. Here's this. Until we get the school up, you know, prep your boys for this. Here's how to talk to them. Like a little pamphlet on this or that. That's a downloadable or something. Anything would have been cool. The minute I don't trust GoFundMe. I think it's desperate. And I wouldn't be asking regular people for money. I would go get a bank loan. Why can't you do this yourself?
With that loan foolish. But I feel you. And I'm cool.
I would get the money myself.
But here's the thing. So I'm cool with GoFundMe for certain things.
I'm not.
I've definitely had one before. But it was more so for equipment and supplies and stuff like that. And I actually got a little bit of change. So it's like.
Supplies for what?
Huh?
Supplies for what?
When I was first doing my videos and things. Okay. Right? Because I'm like.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually spent that money on advertisement, equipment, like things like that, right? Okay. This money ain't go in my pocket. I wish, but I ain't that type of cat. So my thing was, and because I had to get off of Facebook, I stayed getting banned too much. Like it was like a transition period, being able to come up with get enough content together to monetize my YouTube, like pay for editing services.
I'm not a fan.
And I feel you now where I'm at. I probably couldn't at this point just because.
So let me tell you this. Again, with the money and energy, okay? Again, with the money and the energy. I would never depend on the donations or the kindness of others for me to make a come up. In my mindset, how I want to program myself is I am more than enough to get what I want, need, and desire. In my head, I'm going to keep that running in my head. I am more than enough. What is yours is yours. What's mine is mine. I'll share.
Let me interject, right?
It comes from a spirit of lack. I feel like it comes from a place of, I don't know how else to get this. Let me ask you. That's how it feels to me.
But at the same time, it's a business model. Look at the Goodwill. They get donations and make millions of dollars, but that's just assuming that you do the right thing with those donations. You see what I'm saying? Literally, Salvation Army, they all depend on donations.
That's different. I think
they create $1 billion business off of people's kindness. And that's
not kindness. Okay, hold on. But I'm getting something in return. I brought these people so much stuff. They were like, do you want a tax thing? So I can get a tax. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I got and on top of that, I like seeing my stuff reused. And on top of that, I like shopping at the thrift store. I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
Not at all.
It's an exchange. Let me tell you, I like mutually beneficial relationships. Okay? I don't see how Umar is having a mutually beneficial relationship. You give me something, I give you something. You give me something, I give you something. We just giving him stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, but that's what I say. In the instance with Goodwill, it's like, okay, you're giving me something, a donation of some sort, whether it be money or clothes, and then in turn, I'm gonna take this and do something with it, right? So they're selling it to people who are in need, even though they got it for free. At the end of the day, these people are still getting it for cheaper than they could get it anywhere else.
Right.
So there's still something. There's a service there.
And on top of
I was telling people, I don't know what Umar do for real besides talk.
And on top of that, the Goodwill, the Salvation Army, they employ people who have intellectual disabilities.
Yep.
They employ a plethora of people. So I feel like that's not them taking. I feel like that's an exchange.
So Umar is getting these donations and not creating something of value from them.
And not giving us something back.
My bills. And that's not how that works. So for instance, if somebody wanted to, donate or drop some money off in our Cash App or something like that, cool, because you like our content, fine. But guess what we're probably going to do with it? It's going to be a situation where we have to get in the same state so we can make videos together, right? Boom, go to that fund. I need a ring light. Go to that fund. Like different things like that.
I want to give, okay, me and you, not you, Maya. I'm not talking to you right now.
Okay.
Me and you, okay? Let's say you send me some money, okay? I don't take that lightly. You work hard for your money. You were taxed on your money. The government took some of your money. You had other things that you could have did. You know what I mean? But you chose to get it to straighten me out, okay? I don't take that lightly. I am going to reach out to you and be like, do you have a business we can promote?
Absolutely.
Do you, what can we do for you? I'm going to ask you specifically, what can we do for you?
Right.
Whether it's one person, 5 people, 10 person, it has to go like this, you know?
But that's the thing. So here's the thing.
Who cares what we do with it? Okay. Let's say you give us $100. Who cares what I do with it? What do you want for your $100? What can I do for you?
Absolutely.
What would give you value? Okay.
Right.
Dr. Umar's not giving us no value. Where's this school?
He's not even giving out educational videos no more at this point because he feels like he's reached a level to where he ain't got to. And here's my thing with him.
So let me tell you, he's not even, sorry to interrupt you, but let me tell you, and I love a snake oil salesman. I love it, but it takes commitment. It takes commitment. Scientology has commitment. Now, if Dr. Umar was smart, he would go find a Black teacher that has a degree in African American studies, and he would be like, okay, when we get our school up, this lady's going to be head of confidence and something in this.
Now, I'll tell you what he would do if he was smart for real.
Wait, let me finish. Okay, this is how you keep people holding on. I think he's hustling us, but it's not even a good hustle. Like, improve your hustle. Damn. If he was really, this is how he could keep people holding on. Hey, until I get this school for the boys, here's some material that you can work with them at home, and make a workbook and make little packages of home study stuff. If your child is between 1st and 5th grade, buy this package, buy this package, buy this package. That would give people hope, like, okay, in the meantime, but you just begging for money. Let me tell you why I really don't like this dude. And then you could go back and tell me what he really needs to do. This is why I don't like him. I don't know if you said her name, but some woman like called him out, and he was mad at a dude, and he was like, why would you send a woman to come get me? Or why would you send a woman to do your dirty work? Or like a woman was beneath him.
Yeah, I've been saying, that's why I said earlier, that patriarchy, misogyny. I expected that. I expected it.
I just feel like
I expected it. I fucking expected it.
I never ride with him since. I just don't. If you want to hustle me. Hustle me. Put some work into the hustle.
Yeah.
Put some work into the hustle. That's why I like these. No, put some work into this.
Dr. Umar, allegedly. So Umar Johnson literally could have made life easier for himself by doing one simple thing. When it first popped off, when he was talking about getting to school, and this is a way he could have continued to make money forever without ever having to actually create a school. So what he should have did, because you understand how so many kids are being homeschooled and stuff like that now, right? All he had to do was take a already pre-made homeschool curriculum. Then he could have taken a little bit of his donation money and then made somebody, right? You could have had somebody like make it a little bit more, tweak it to where it's Afrocentric.
Rebranded.
Right? That's it. That's all he had to do.
Slap your logo on it.
Slap your logo on it. And then even then, if you don't even want to do that, all he had to do was figure out who made it, get in contact with them, and be an affiliate marketer of that program. You don't even got to do that. All you got to do is send money to him every month just for him to give y'all access to this course. And he'd have never ran out.
You know what?
He'd have never ran out of money. And he could have kept talking this shit and would have never had to get no school because people would have still been getting something of value, and they would have told their friends, and all their kids would have been in online fucking elementary school through this affiliate program, and he had to build no school. He had to actually create not a single curriculum on his own. All he had to do was join an affiliate program, and he would have been lit forever.
Okay. Maya, I'm going to stop talking to you for a second. Everybody watching, I'm going to stop talking to y'all for a second. Okay? Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay. You look desperate. You seem to be in a bad situation. Okay? Me and Maya got plans. You need management. Okay? That's what you need. You need marketing. You need some management. Before you put out these videos, we're going to look at them, okay? Because you're rubbing people wrong. All right? We are going to ask for a percentage, but we're going to help you get this hustle back on track. All right? Don't worry about it. Hey, we'll build a school. Don't worry. Okay? We'll get them. All right? But you need help. You need help. If you want to properly help hustle people, you need some help.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep this up forever. And you know you can't get a real job. Right?
Yes.
All right. So we got to get this hustle back. We got to get this back on track. You need management. You need marketing. You need advertising. You need to stop making videos walking around in the hood. Okay? We got to get you a haircut. If you're going to be like the head of a school, you can't be looking like Nuck If You Buck. Okay? We gotta figure out, we gotta rebrand you. You gotta look like a businessman, all right? Trust me. Reach out to us. Okay? I know how you feel about women. We gotta switch that up too. All right?
Yeah.
But you need help. You a little crazy, that's okay. We like that.
Let us manage you.
You need a manager. Okay?
I do a little consulting, y'all. Hit me up. MJ Consultants.
She can help you. She can help you. But this
don't make sense.
You like the people on the corner with the signs.
Right, but that's the thing though. So even in my situation, because I don't live the most glamorous life, I'm cheap. And that's okay. But my thing is though, you have to.
That's what you gotta.
But I'm saying.
You gotta be cheap to get to the glamorous life, okay? You gotta respect money. You can't just be throwing it. Go on.
Yeah, and that's my thing though. So I have so I respect my money and I'm grateful for it. So I try to borderline hoard it for the most part. But I do have my rituals because like she's talking about money and spirituality earlier. So I do my little money ritual every once in a while. I actually burn money. And people think it's crazy. But like I was talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying? You got. And I normally try to do it on a full moon because, you know, you got the 4 quarters and $1 represent the 4 phases of the moon.
Real money?
Right? And then
You burn real money?
Yes.
Stop doing that.
Trust me. Trust me.
Can I tell you what to do? Can I make a recommendation?
Go ahead. So I can give you my reasoning behind it.
Okay. Here's my recommendation. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't burn your money. All right. People at home, Maya, don't burn your money. This is what I want you to do. Go to the dollar store, buy you a packet of $100 bills, $50 bills, everything. It costs $1, okay? But it has like 50 or 100 fake bills in it, okay? Here's what I want you to do. Let's say this is the fake bill. Take your bill, okay? Write on your bill, savings. Okay, on the fake bill, write savings, or get another bill and write new car. Mm-hmm. Get another bill and write college or whatever you want that money to go. Or do you hear my phone ringing?
Yes.
Ooh. Or just write on the fake bill, right? Everything, whatever you want, 1 bill per thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then you take your bill, you fold it towards you, and then you torch it and you set it on fire and you go on with your life. Don't burn real money because we respect money. Remember?
But that's why I say you gotta let me explain. So, and I'm with that. So you burn it, right? You fold it to it, you burn it, right? I do the same thing with real money. The reason being, though, is because, once again, money is a currency in a flow. As long as you scared to let go of the money, you'll never get any. It has to go through you. So you have to show your gratitude, but you also have to be prepared to actually let it go. People who are always worried about money never have any. I'm not finna go burn up $100. I'll take a couple of $1 bills, write what you gotta write on there, and burn it. You gotta be willing to let it go. You are going to create an energetic blockage because you have a fear of losing it.
It's not, I agree with that.
People who have a hard time with you got to. People who have a hard time letting go.
Don't burn real money.
Yeah, you're gonna have to at least once.
No.
You gotta come. Yes, you have to.
It's not even
$1 one time. You gotta do it just to let you know, because you gotta trust that it's gonna come back to you. If you don't, you got to.
I think it's the intention and the emotion you put into it. So I don't think there's a difference between burning real money and burning fake money. But I am 100% subscribed to money deserves respect and money deserves care. And I wouldn't burn anything that I respected or cared for or wanted more of, right? So I go to the dollar store, get your fake money, fold it up like that, and let it go like that. Do it like that. And maybe if you become a baller like Maya, then we can goddamn burn real money. But I still wouldn't.
Because that's my thing, because I've always been scared of like letting go. And,
do me a favor.
First time I did that, I was lit. I probably ain't got to burn real money at this point, but.
Can you do me a favor? Next time you do it, go to the dollar store, buy a packet of fake money, and write what. And here's a good thing, because there's plenty of space on a fake.
We're just gonna do one together on the next full moon. We'll do one live, all of us.
Whatever. Yes. And that night, get you a jar of water and sit it outside and let the moonlight hit it. See? Bitch, I'm about to teach you how to manifest some shit.
Yeah, we're gonna do it together.
I mean, working 40 hours a week, I don't see what for. Your income is not directly tied to how hard you work. Believe
not at all. I mean, that's common sense, but not to everybody.
We gotta look up a full moon. We go get you a jar of water, okay? And sit it on a bottle of water. Sit it in the moonlight for a few hours.
Mason jar. A mason jar is better.
Yeah.
Get the mason jar.
Yeah. Sit it out in the moonlight for a few hours, girl.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Let me tell you, you were talking about intelligence later, or earlier you were talking about intelligence. I am not the smartest person, book or street, but I will tell you this. The few things I know. You don't gotta, that reminds me of the time everybody was like, Floyd Mayweather can't read. Nigga, he don't need to read.
No, well, he does though.
No, he don't. Where has reading gotten us?
Accountants he's literally in danger of losing his entire fortune if, like, on the basis of signing a contract he don't understand. So, because the thing at this point, he got to be. Yeah, but if as a lawyer, right? Because all lawyers are not good people.
Right.
So if this lawyer could be a billionaire overnight by putting a clause in there, it's over with. Or he can hire a team of lawyers and they're like, we'll just split the shit. He ain't gonna know till it's too late, and he ain't gonna miss it at this point.
Even people who read don't fully read their contracts.
Yeah, it don't matter. I know this, but he's in danger. Like,
he's not in danger. He got a baby mama? Have her read it. She don't want to read it as long as you got a mama, you got an auntie. He don't need to read.
He don't need to read, but he's still in danger of being just like R. Kelly got screwed out of some money because he couldn't read.
Who?
R. Kelly. He's illiterate. He got screwed out some money too.
I got screwed out some money too, but I can read. That's a part of life. That's a part of business.
But you would never get screwed out that same amount of. You got to put too much trust in people who are money hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? At that level, I'll just be scared. But granted, he at least got people around him there's checks and balances, right? Just to ensure. But For the average person, you better, if you can't do it, you better pay somebody who can. Like, real talk. Pay somebody who can. You need to hire somebody to check the person who checking. Because even Master P said that with these rappers, a lot of these rappers are poor. And I learned that from my little short time doing music. I was always with the A&R, because he was, rap wasn't paying the bill, so I had to let that ride too. I didn't have the opportunity to do too many different things in life, but rap wasn't paying the bills. But as I'm going around,
can we get a bar real quick?
Huh?
Can we get a bar right quick?
No. So he talked about like these different types of deals, and I actually saw like artists and things who had these 360 deals where they was borderline where they had to go get a job. And you see them in videos with these chains and necklaces, but it's like they don't have people around them to check. Or just like Rihanna, she made that bitch better have my money because her accountant actually stole from her. You see what I'm saying? So it's like and this the person supposed to be protecting your money, right, and they're taking from you. Right. So you got to hire somebody to check that person. And Rihanna, at that time, she was a millionaire, but she ain't got the money she got now. She definitely still ain't got Floyd Mayweather money. Right. So imagine if somebody is able to take millions from Rihanna for years before she noticed. Floyd Mayweather probably getting milked, but he's making billions at this point. So, or hundreds of millions, where it's gonna take a lot longer for him to even notice. So it's like, I'm positive. So you just gotta pay somebody to check the person that's checking. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, there's ways for him to put things in place where he'll be okay.
Yeah, you just gotta pay extra.
He don't need to read. I know people with PhDs and doctorates don't make what he makes in a few hours in their whole.
Yeah, he don't need to learn to read. You just gotta pay somebody to check people. That's it. Right.
Can we send Dr. Umar Johnson a cash ask request?
No, yeah, we can send him a request. How much for though?
He needs to give us what are we gonna say it's for? Consulting fees because you need help.
Yes. FDMG school. Ain't that what he said?
What is it?
I think it's FDMG school.
Can you find the video while I run to the restroom?
Yeah, I'm finna find it. I got some Cash App requests right now. Actually, there's some money that came in. Hold on, let me check mine. When that Cash App, boom, I got like $300 in my Cash App, just chilling. And I'm finna hurry the hell up and get that money off. I don't trust Cash App. It's fine. Now I gotta find the video. Get back to it. I know who you are. Yeah, these notifications, my bad, y'all. No, it's the other video. I get it.
What are we charging them for? We're gonna send them a Cash App request.
It's going to be funny. Why are you so petty? I love it. I love it.
Cash App.
I am here for it.
Oh.
I'm finna play it on here one more time so we can all laugh together as a community.
$FDMG school. Get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. $FDMG school. You're going to spend $20 on lunch. Can you sacrifice lunch for our boys? You're going to spend $100 on those Timberlands. Can you sacrifice that $100 in the name of black boys? How much money you going to spend getting your nails done by the Chinese today? How much money you going to spend getting your nails done by the Koreans today, black woman? Can you sacrifice your nail money today for black boy?
FDMG school?
Yep, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What we gonna say? How do I share my screen?
Really?
Huh?
Look, we're gonna do it. So you hit share at the bottom.
Okay.
Share screen. And then you're gonna say, you see where it says, is your phone plugged up to your computer?
Uh-uh.
All right. Well, then you see where it says iPhone or iPad via AirPlay?
Uh-huh.
Click that and hit share. And then, so you know how to get on your phone, swipe up to make the little menu pop up. This menu?
The plugin is required. Connect Wi-Fi, tap, screen mirroring.
It say you started sharing the screen while we come on.
On your iPhone, connect to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I should be already, okay.
You don't use Wi-Fi?
Tap screen mirroring.
Yeah, so look, you see this little menu?
Yeah.
So in there, there's going to be a button.
Screen mirroring, okay.
That says screen mirroring.
Okay.
Hey.
You can see it? Okay. Woo. Messy boots. What we gonna ask them for?
Let's do 20. I want to say 100.
Let's do 100. We gonna give this lady her $10 back. He ain't got 100.
Yeah.
We gotta lower it. He ain't got.
Yeah, let's do $10 for the lady you disrespected in that video.
Request.
$.
FDMG
school.
Nigga.
Confirm. Hey, we go, Missy. What was the lady's name? I wonder if we could put that in there, but
oh, let's find her name. Go back to the video, girl. How do we share these screens?
hello.
Oh. Maybe I should have a Google screen right here.
Before I continue with my message, thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on.
Avanti, whoever Avanti is.
For disrespecting Sister Avanti.
Yep. On that video. It's crazy.
How you spell that?
Probably put an I on there. Put say for disrespect. There we go. Disrespecting. Hey, put sister, that $10.
$10 disrespecting Sister Avanti. You're trash. What else should we write?
I don't think it's gonna let us write nothing that long.
Should I write that?
Yep.
All right.
See if it'll let, yeah.
Hey!
Messy as hell. I love it.
How do I get out? Stop mirroring.
I'm finna say at the top, it should say stop at the top. There we go.
Let's see what he say. Bitch, we gonna get you your money back. He didn't have to put you out like that.
He gonna make a video and that shit gonna be so funny.
Oh my God.
Somebody thought it was funny.
I think everybody watching should do that.
Yes, everybody Hey, and take a screen record when you send it to him, and we just gonna make a compilation of everybody requesting their money back.
Okay, y'all, for real. We need guidelines. Send him a request for $10 and tell him we want this chick's money back.
Absolutely. She deserves.
Tell him we want this chick's money back.
You're a scumbag for that. Real talk. You're a whole scumbag for that. It was funny, but it was messed up. It was definitely messed up.
I wonder, is he gonna reply? I'm excited. What if he sends it to me?
He's gonna decline it. He's gonna decline it. It's gonna be funny either way, though.
He's gonna look at my picture and be like, "Bitch."
Just make sure you take a screenshot of when he of the notification you get.
Get it. Give her back her goddamn money. I bet he got excited when the little ding happened. Like, ooh, somebody done sent me something. Nope.
No, they didn't.
No.
Sorry. That's funny. I ain't got nothing else though as far as so-called Dr. Umar, the alleged doctor. It's imaginary PhD. I told y'all I ain't fooled him a long time ago. I took a lot of flack for that. And then when he finally went to purchase that building for the school and stuff, like, people were like, see, we told you. Still ain't got no school. And they finna foreclose on that building because he pays taxes on it. They already put a lien on it. So I already told her. I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling people about this, man. You can defend them if you want to. But, you know, black people been gullible for ages. They sold us Christianity. They sold us a bunch of stuff. And here we are, still gullible as hell, always waiting on somebody to save us. It ain't gonna be Umar. It's not going to be Umar Johnson. This man put on a wig and went through the cemetery where Frederick Douglass was buried at because he swore that that's his relative. So it was so bad. First of all, that's corny as hell. It was so bad to the point where the family of Frederick Douglass actually issued a statement. We do not know this man. He is not part of our family tree. Nothing. He is not connected to us. This man claims to be a descendant of Frederick Douglass. He put on a wig and went to the cemetery. And I thought that, bro, a whole cornball, straight up cornball Jamal. And niggas is defending him, and niggas is still sending him money, still donating to this imaginary school y'all not gonna never see.
Why did he need a wig?
So he could look like Frederick Douglass. Swear to God, man, I'm not making this up. And people, it's comical at this point. It is comical at this point. And it's just like, you have to really question the mental state of the black people who follow him. You really have to question, like, what are you going through? Like the level of intelligence of the people who follow him.
I don't even think it's intelligence. I think it's it's like Christianity. You so desperate for something to believe in. You so desperate for something to believe in.
Absolutely. That's why I say you gotta question the mental state, because this man ain't showed you nothing. Nothing. And people are still like, he do the most corniest shit, and people still fool with him. I don't get it. And now he done got evicted, and so this man is homeless. And I ain't gonna never make fun of nobody's situation, right? Because that's a tough spot to be in, right? But at the same time, black folks gave you over $300,000 for you to be right where you at. Bro, you deserve everything coming to you right now.
I would never shame somebody for their situation, but he's an exception.
I don't make fun of him for being homeless, but you deserve that shit.
You make too much noise to be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows who you are. Like, why can't you monetize this? This is why you need management, okay? I'm not trying to sell you on our services, but you need some help. You need some help.
You need something, because it's sad.
So if you stealing the people's money, why don't you just buy a house in cash and pay the taxes on that?
Because he a nigga who just happened to sound smart. He a nigga. I'd have took that $300,000, bought me a $250,000 house, bought a $14,000 Nissan, and put the rest in the investment account and kept doing my little tour circuit. No, I'd have got that affiliate program and put out them courses and start my little monthly. My little bills would have been taken care of. It ain't a super glamorous life, but you ain't got to go nowhere. You don't got to go to work. Your shit straight.
Girl, I got a really good business idea.
Let's do it.
Just from off of this nonsense.
Well, hey, I'm with whatever.
A really good idea.
Like, hey, I'm with it. I can tell you what it is. Don't say it on here because people be. We gonna make it. Whatever it is, I'm with it.
I'm gonna give you value. That's what I want to do. I want to give you value. Girl, I'm telling you, I have a really good idea.
I got you. I believe you.
It's gonna help all of us. Me, you, them, Umar. Umar, you need some help? We gonna help everybody.
You need management. I got you. We'll get you. Hey, if anybody out there, if you need management, you need ideas, you need whatever, hit us up.
Ain't no.
We'll post our fee structure eventually for consultation.
You know what? I don't.
We got you. Let me be your manager.
Oh God. Let me write my little idea down real quick.
Yeah.
I
got my little gold teeth shimmering. Got me looking like one of them badass kids in the hood. They be having a mouthful of gold.
Because your mama ain't never make you brush your teeth. Send me my $10. I hate him.
You silly.
Sorry ass. Damn. People are horrible.
They are. But we enable them.
Give them some value. If he send me, to be honest, if he send me this $10, me and you gonna work real hard to find this lady.
Yeah, I'm with it. We can get this $10.
I don't think he gonna send us $10, but we should work hard to find this lady and be like, look, I shouldn't know you ain't got $10. That's embarrassing. And he don't know that either.
You always nigga, man.
All right, fam. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on if Umar give me this $10 for this lady.
We'll give you an update on the next video that come out. We'll tell you. So just make sure you watch the next one. And up to a lot here, like in the next couple months. We're gonna be up to a lot.
And Umar, if you come for me, that's okay, because I'm sending for you, okay?
This is officially an invite.
No problem. If you come for me, that's fine. I'm sending for you. No issue. No issue.
Oh, he gonna, like, I already know what he gonna say.
What?
The typical Negro answer. That's why she's single. You already know how that go. Like anybody cares, right? But yeah.
I'm single because I'm just lucky.
And then
it worked out good. I'm just blessed.
He gonna say you an agent because I'm gay, so you got to be an agent, right? Working against us, you part of the gay agenda.
Really?
Yeah, you finna be.
What else is he gonna say?
You finna be a out. I already know. That's what they do. That's what these do. And these gays, they tear down the black man. What?
Why am I excited about being an agent? That sounds hot. She an agent. I'm like, woo.
It's all good though.
Nigga, let me see your bank account statement. Let's compare that. I got your ass whooped. I got your ass whooped. Stop.
Bro.
Umar, I outman you. That's how I really feel. Yeah, that's why those female comments that he be making about, like, I outman you. Yeah. I outman you. So yeah. I don't understand. The Black community needs to choose our leaders. and just don't allow them to just nominate themselves?
Well, there's not a process of like vetting Black leaders. There's not a process of vetting men. There's not a process of vetting leaders. There's literally no rites of passage and no means of measuring people other than these people talking louder than others. That's it. And that's always been a problem. A broke nigga can't lead me nowhere. That was, and I made that video. I was like, currency over Kemet. Y'all talking about this African whatever the fuck, bro. How we get some money? And you know what the craziest part? This is when I was officially done with niggas, right? So keep in mind when it comes to like investing in stocks and stuff like that and options or whatever, that is a thing I specifically promote to Black people, right? Don't get me wrong. I want to see Black people get money and shit. But where I stopped fooling with niggas in this pro-Black circuit was when I actually had, it was family members of either Malcolm X or Martin Luther King Jr., right? And it's still on a YouTube video that I did for one of my friends had a blog called Bali Speaks, right? Mm-hmm. And on there, they told me I was a traitor to my race for preaching economics and finance. Absolutely. I said, and I'm looking at it like, these are the descendants of a Black leader who died penniless, my nigga. And then on top of that, it ain't like these leaders are dying for Black people. They're being murdered for you niggas to leave their families out here high and dry. What the fuck I look like giving my entire life out here trying to help Black people, right? Yo, and when I leave this motherfucker, my family even bury me and my son out here looking crazy. Never. Can't no broke nigga leave me nowhere. Get this money. Stop worrying about what everybody else got going on. I get it. You want to preach the word, but that is not getting us nowhere. If your leader, your Black leader is not telling you how to free yourself from this system and all they doing is complaining about it, drop that nigga, man. That's another reason why I couldn't fuck with Umar. Why are you not, if you somebody who got a PhD, why are you not giving people alternative means to getting an education? Right? I know you're trying to do your little school for boys that we're not going to ever see. Why are you not encouraging people to find different ways to get in another tax bracket? Straight up though. Because right now, it don't matter who president. When I pull up, when I turn on E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, when I turn on fucking Robinhood, don't matter who president. I'm gonna get money regardless. If we got a recession, everybody stocks been crashing. I made $1,700 in 5 minutes last Tuesday. Like I don't know what. Come on, man. I don't. This is why I just don't. And in this way, whatever Trump got going on, it don't affect me unless he's talking about capital gains tax. It don't affect me for real.
So this is why money solves problems. Money is a solution. If you use it right and if it's in the right person's hands, it's a solution. I remember I was living in these apartments in Chicago, okay? These pretty nice apartments, all right? It was like a Sunday morning. I was cleaning up my little apartment, had my music going, you know, like your mama taught you to do. Put on it, you dance it out. The police. My music too loud. My bougie white neighbors called the police on me because my music was too loud. So they thought, okay? Fast forward some years later. I buy this house, I'm living in this house. My neighbors are white, they don't like me at all, okay? I'm not gonna get too much into my business, but the police had to be called to my house, okay? I had to call the police to my own damn house, okay? So the police come, the fire truck come, everything comes to my house, all right? And I just felt so good that no one could put me out my spot.
Yeah.
No matter what melee I cause in this little space.
Ain't nothing you could do. Ain't nothing you could do.
It's mine. There's nothing you could do. I'm out the front porch cussing with the police. Motherfucker, loud as I want to be. I'm that neighbor. I'm sorry. Not all the time. Just in the summer. I don't know what it is about the summertime. And get a little proper.
That music going,
Yes. It's power. Can't nobody tell you nothing.
People talk capitalism net, the system net. Bruh, get you some fucking money. And you want to know why? Not for the reason for you to stunt and do all this other stuff. Money equals resources. And resources, when you have them, right? And people want them. You have economic and financial leverage. That's just like with the whole Asian people don't go vote, but you see they don't get fucked with, right? And the reason being is because they control industries. We piss them off, they fuck up people's money. And then with black people, it's like you want to do X, Y, and Z. I look at black people's situation as, I'm talking about whether it be Black Wall Street, all this other shit, like that shit is fucked up, right? The Tulsa bombing and all this other stuff. Realistically, it's like somebody moving into your house, not paying no rent, and then balling out on you. You got to pay your dues for being in somebody else's house.
Right.
That is the problem. So once we get to a point to where we control an industry and America depends on us for something,
right,
they'll leave us the fuck alone. But until we get some money to acquire the resources to even be able to compete in the industry long enough to control it, nobody cares. We're not an asset to America.
You know what?
People be wanting to be like, oh, that's why they be pandering for our vote. Black people got this much power. We got, 1 point whatever trillion spending dollars. No, we don't. Niggas is poor. Niggas is poor. People don't understand how the United States makes money. The top 1% literally pay 70% of income tax money. And half of them getting tax breaks. That show you how poor motherfuckers really are. You know what I'm saying? The top 1% still pays over 70% of all income tax. And so it's like, your little money, they not checking for you. What do you like? And people like with the whole Nipsey situation and stuff, how the government had him killed for what? The government had more reason keeping niggas like him around than y'all.
Right.
He's paying into systems. He's paying property taxes. He probably estate taxes, all types of stuff once you get to a certain level.
Right.
He's more of an asset to the economy than you niggas are. It's like you have to be an asset.
You gotta know how stuff works though. Like we playing a game and we don't fully understand the rules. We don't understand what's going on. You know what? Me and you need to make like a 30-day, 60-day something financial challenge, or something, or figure out something where we could do something. You know what? I feel like this is gonna sound cocky as hell. I feel like I could put money in anybody's pocket. Anybody. We can figure something out for you specifically. That's how I feel. I feel like I could put money in anybody's pocket. Okay. And let me tell you something I'm thinking about real quick. You gotta go? You go. Go ahead. I don't know why this reminded me, but my friend of mine has a nonprofit that helps girls with self-esteem, and it puts them in like a pageant, okay? So they have to have a talent and all these other stuff. I taught a class like about business and talking to them about economics and stuff like that. And I'm just curious. So I'm like, oh, what's everybody's talent? So we going around the room talking about everybody's talents. Guess what all the little girls are doing? A room of 20, 30 good little girls.
Dancing and singing.
That's all y'all could do?
Yes, I'm already knowing.
Girl, you should have seen my face. I'm going to sing Alicia Keys. I'm going to sing Beyonce. Is this all y'all could do is sing and dance?
Yeah.
Okay, singing and dancing is out. What else you got? What else you got? Well, I wrote a poem and I write poetry. We can rock with that. What about you? Well, I've been taking violin lessons for 2 years. Bitch, why didn't you say that? All right, you next. I'm in this jazz dance thing, and it's interpretive dance, and it tells a story that's a little more interesting. What about you? Girl, don't you know these little girls went home and told their parents that I told them, like, is that all little black girls can do? And the parents complained to the people setting up the thing.
Hey, you done pissed them off. Because people don't think that far ahead. I'm telling you, it's the
same. Shucking and jiving. All y'all could do is shuck and jive? No.
I'm telling you. But just like we had the conversation this morning, you know what I'm saying? I keep a job because I'm programmed to a certain way too. I'm programmed a certain way too. I still make money outside of having a job, but it's like, it's an anchor. And I have a hard time getting rid of it too. So I understand, even with me being who I am, as open-minded as I am, all this other stuff, like I still got my certain things that keep me from really, really branching out for real. We all have those things.
All right. So Dr. Umar, here's your options.
Back on him. Let's do it. What are his options?
We can either beef or we can get this money.
And at this point, he needs it more than we do, so might as well.
You know what? Real quick, random. Okay. You know how you were talking about your mindset of the structured pay? I knew something was wrong in middle school. I think I was in elementary school, maybe like 2nd or 3rd grade. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting in a cafeteria with all these kids. All you hear is forks, spoons, all stuff clinking. Okay. Everybody eating. I looked around and I thought, how do they know we're all hungry at the same time? What if this kid had a bigger breakfast and didn't need to eat at lunch? Yeah. What if this kid didn't have breakfast at all and needed to eat earlier?
Mm-hmm. Don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Everybody ate at the same time.
But there's a documentary called Human Resources that addresses that. And just like the block scheduling, the reason why schools have block scheduling literally comes from Ford.
Where's my pen? I'm going to write that down. Hold on. What's it called?
Human Resources.
Was that on Netflix?
You might have to find it on YouTube now. But so basically it talks about how, schools have block scheduling and stuff now. Mm-hmm. So that came from Ford. When they first started mass producing cars, instead of having one person build a whole car, they were like, we don't want anybody smart enough to go do this on their own. So we're going to compartmentalize it and create an assembly line. Right. And because it was so efficient, the president at the time, I can't remember who it was, but the president at the time was like, I think we can use this. He was like, because now that we have like this whole industrial revolution, like we're mass producing cars and other things at this point, we're like, we need people to be able to facilitate this growth. Mm-hmm. So the entire school system was shaped around an assembly line, right? The curriculum was based on an assembly line, right? This is why, you take one class and the next class and the next class and the next class, instead of just, boom, we're gonna focus on math in this grade, right? We're gonna take you all the way through, and boom, we're gonna focus on this in this grade. Nah, but they're gonna compartmentalize it, right? They send children through an assembly line, but on top of that, the entire goal was, we want people smart enough to actually work these machines, but we don't want them smart enough to start asking questions, right? And so they actually, no, seriously though. So
I'm listening, it's pissing me off.
So they literally adjusted the American school system in order to create assembly line workers. And to do that, you have to have a certain type of structure at school. So what we want to do now is, from the time kids are, of age to walk and talk, we need to program them to be somewhere 8 hours a day. We need to program them to eat at certain times a day, like everything. So that was the whole purpose. That's why school is like it is now.
And you know what? It pisses me off.
Yeah, the purpose of school in general is to create a workforce. That's
and
it.
Now, right, and that's what they've done. And now you're in a situation where, and I meet these people all the time, you want to be an entrepreneur, but you cannot think on your own. You can't see like what needs to come next, because you've always been told what needs to come next.
Absolutely.
First grade goes second.
You see that now with larger companies like Google. You can get an IT certificate directly from them online for free. Because Google, Elon Musk, everybody was like, we don't care about degrees at this point, because it's like, we want people who can think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they pretty much have said, like, the school system as a whole, even when it comes to college, they're not actually equipping people to do these jobs, because when you work for Google or you work on SpaceX and stuff like that, these are jobs where you need to be creative, innovative, things like that. And that's just not what colleges and school in general. It's not the type of people they're churning out. So this is why a lot of state universities are becoming free. And the next thing coming, right? Mark my words. And I said this a couple years ago that college was gonna be free soon. But on top of that, what's gonna happen is colleges are gonna be job mills for certain companies. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have larger companies who are tired of not being able to have like the workers that they need. So what they're gonna do is partner with schools to design a curriculum that way they can actually like home grow their future employees.
You know what? A friend of mine, they're doing that now. A friend of mine took a program, specifically an IT program, so she could either work for MasterCard or some other company. But they funneled her through this program, and she has a job at MasterCard now.
Yeah. It's a couple of places doing that, but I'm talking about state universities and stuff gonna start doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a real thing. And so that's why I'm like, student loan debt, they're gonna have to get rid of it eventually, because once college becomes free, it's the same thing with marijuana. Now that it's legal, they start to let certain people out of jail and expunging people.
Are they?
Yes. In some places, but yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a slow but sure process, but it's starting to happen. Same thing with school. Once it becomes free, you can't tell me I owe $60,000 for something y'all giving away for the love. So.
For the love.
Yeah, like so the economy finna be real different real soon. People gotta stay ahead of the curve, man. But you gotta and I'm cool, because I'm in school and I understand. You want the degree because some fields require them still. But at the same time, you just gotta kind of understand the system.
That means it's time to go. We enjoyed, y'all.
Yeah.
Umar, run me this $10 so I can give this woman her money back and stop fucking around with me.
Yeah.
I'm playing these games with you. And get a haircut. God damn it. Yeah, I said it. Get a haircut.
What's wrong with you?
All right, guys. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time.
All right.